Hey, my happy shiny puppies. This is Melody Fletcher, author of Deliberate Receiving. Finally, the universe makes some freaking sense. And this is day 2 of my video challenge, my 30-day video challenge. And so as I told you yesterday in a quite emotional video, I have been missing this connection with you guys. I've been missing the conversation with you and the engagement with you. And so I am challenging myself to step up in a whole new way, in a way that makes my heart sing and connect with you guys through a different way of doing video. So instead of me standing in my little video studio and sort of teaching at you, I want to be talking with you. And so I've challenged myself to do 30 days and beyond. But for 30 days, I'm going to do a daily video where I kind of let you guys in more, let you into my life more, tell you a little bit more about myself. And also we're just going to have fun. So whatever happens to feel like fun to me that day, we're going to do that. And I can already tell that this is going to be very different for me, and it's going to be so much more fun for me because I've already written down a whole bunch of ideas. Everything's flowing again about the kinds of things that I want to talk to you about if I'm not, you know, constrained by the idea of having to really fully explain some deep concept about the law of attraction. I can just talk about what it is like to live with it on a daily basis and to really live it and to embody it and to strive to be a happy shiny puppy, which that's what I want to talk about today, because this is something that I find myself explaining a lot to people who haven't been with me for a long time or who meet me for the first time, and then I tell them about my happy shiny puppy army, you guys. And you know, I get asked like, why puppies? Why, you know, dogs? And I've even gotten a few emails from people sort of saying, isn't that kind of condescending? Like, you're calling your followers dogs? And I'm not calling my followers dogs, of course not. There is something, it's about what a happy shiny puppy represents. And to me, there's no better representation of who we really are than a puppy. I mean, look at a puppy. They are happy, they are shiny, they are adventurous, they are loving, they are, you know, looking for new things in the world, but with a positive expectation. When they see something new, because everything is new to them, they just sort of run towards and go, hello, hello, who are you? What are you? And then they, you know, sniff it, and we don't necessarily have to go around sniffing each other's body parts, but we can sort of engage with the world this way, with this curiosity, with this sort of childlike, puppy-like, open, adventurous, awesome curiosity and innocence. You know, oftentimes we forget about our own innocence, that we get to still be in touch with that, and who we really are has all of those qualities. And that's not to say that it's a naivete, because a lot of times people confuse, you know, this sort of wide-eyed innocence, adventurous curiosity with an optimism with a naivete, meaning that, you know, it's kind of almost in ignorance. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you can be, you know, knowledgeable about the world, and you can see the different perspectives, but you can, you know, not filter out the really good ones. And a lot of the times people think, you know, you're either naive or you're cynical, meaning that you filter out all the good possibilities and it's probably going to go badly. And see, I told you it was going to go badly. And to me, when you understand that there's different perspectives that you can choose and it is your choice, why would you filter out all the good? Why would you filter out all the good possibilities? To me, you know, this embodiment of the happy shiny puppy is to choose the positive perspectives deliberately, to see them. That doesn't mean that you don't see the other ones and they don't exist and they're not options, but you're choosing deliberately the positive perspective, and you're making that your default. You practice it until it is your default. And it's at this point that I think you start to embody that happy, shiny puppy energy, that loving, huggy, open, optimistic, adventurous, curious, just look at a puppy, and there it is. Now, I could have just as well said happy, shiny babies, because babies kind of have that too, but I felt like that kind of sounded condescending. And also, babies cry a lot. And so sometimes they're not so happy and shiny. whereas puppies almost always embody that energy. And so, you know, and the beautiful thing is that we don't sort of hold any sort of grudges against them. So even if they have a little freak out about something, we're like, oh, but you're so cute. And being able to turn that sort of compassion onto ourselves is another part of the sort of embodiment of the Happy Shiny Puppy. So I've never found a better representation of what a Happy Shiny Puppy is, or what our inner being is, than the Happy Shiny Puppy. And that's why I chose that term. So if you've been wondering why I call you guys that, that is why. Happy Shiny Puppies in Training, or Happy Shiny Puppies. And of course, it's something that you sort of strive to do every day, as you'll see over these 30 days. I'll have my good days and I'll have my bad days, and I'll tell you all about them. But hopefully you guys are digging this as much as I am, because I can already see, like, I can already feel how much fun we're going to have together over the next, well, 28 more days. So let me know what you think about the 30-day video challenge, and what you think about this new type of new way of doing videos. But also what's a Happy Shiny Puppy to you, or do you have your own term? Maybe for you it's a Happy Shiny Kitty, or something else entirely that's not as cutesy, but that embodies that energy to perfection. What's your symbol? This one's mine, and I kind of hoisted it upon you guys, and many of you took it on, but feel free to come up with your own and share it in the comments below, because I really want to hear it. All right, you guys, so I will see you tomorrow. Holy crap. And in the meantime, I want to thank you for bringing your light to the world, guys. Whew, we sure do appreciate it. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.